Good morning to all. This is V. Srinivasulu. I am from Srinivas Ramanujan Institute of Technology, Rotary Village, Anantapur. Today my topic is concept of sustainable case study, the Copenhagen Accord, Global Climate Agreement and Sustainable Goals. So let's dive into the topic. The Copenhagen Accord, a case study. So let's study about the Copenhagen Accord. We will explore the Copenhagen Accord's origins, its central role in the climate policy architecture, and its lasting influence on international sustainable development efforts. So, road to Copenhagen. Context and challenges leading to up to 2009 COP15 summit. Key features of the Accord. Examine core commitments and structure of non-binding agreements, impact on climate policy, how the accord influenced subsequent agreements, particularly the Paris Agreement, linking climate and SDGs. The accord's role in advancing the broader sustainable development and agenda. So, the road to COP15. The 15th Conference of Parties COP means Conference of the Parties to the UNFCCC held in Copenhagen in December 2009 was anticipated as an critical moment for legally binding successor to the Kyoto Protocol. So, high expectations for ambitious, legally enforceable emission reduction targets, significant divergence between developed and developing nations on responsibility and emission, pressure from scientific community following major reports on climate change urgency. So Kyoto Protocol context means the first international treaty to set legally binding target for reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Key features of the Copenhagen Accord. Despite being non-binding, the accord introduced several foundational elements that profoundly changed the landscape of climate governance. 2-degree goal formally recognized the need to limit global temperature rise to below 2 degree above pre-industrial levels. So climate finance commitment. So pledged mobilized annually by 2020. So national pledges, transparency and reviews. So shift to nationality determined contributions. The most significant legacy Copenhagen was shifted to top-down management. Um, Influence in the Paris Agreement. So conceptual framework, financial foundation, MRV system. So these are climate policy and sustainable development goals, SDG, affordable clean energy, industry innovation infrastructure, SDG 13, climate action, zero hunger. So lessons learned, flexibility over legality and the power of finance, the incremental progresses. So, conclusion, a foundation for future action. The Copenhagen Accord was not an end, but a necessary transition. It successfully recalibrated global climate negotiation, providing consensus was achieved through volunteer pledges and dedicated financial mechanism, ultimately leading to the success of Paris Agreement and supporting the integrated vision of SDGs. So in my college, there is a board called Sustainable Development Goals, and Sustainable Development Goals introduced by the United Nations to ensure a balance between economic progress, social inclusion, and environmental protection. These goals are closely linked with the Copenhagen Accord 2009, which markable a global commitment to combat climate change and promote sustainable development. So some goals are connected to Copenhagen Accord are Goal 7, affordable and clean energy, focus on renewable energy and reducing carbon emission. Goal 13, climate actions. Um, Central theme of the Copenhagen Accord, combating global warming. Goal 15, life on land, and Goal 14, life below water, protecting biodiversity ecosystem. Goal 70, partnership for the goal represent international cooperation countries similar to global effort. Copenhagen Accord. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.